Hello, hello. Welcome back to Let's Talk Entertainment News. I hope that you are having a good week so far. We're smack dab in the middle of it on Hump Day today, and we're going to talk about Star Wars in just a few minutes because it looks like we have a small update on James Mangold's upcoming Star Wars film, if it happens. So we're going to talk about that in just a moment. But before we do, just a few things for you to do for us. We were attempting to get to 5,000 subscribers before the end of 2024. We missed it by just a few. We need about 78 more of you to subscribe, so please hit that subscribe button. While you're at it, hit the alert bell, like, comment, send supers, or become a member for $2.99 a month to get some early releases. Generally, that's the perk that you get for your $2.99. If you do comment, keep it friendly. Don't make it personal, and we will get along just fine. All right, then. James Mangold's Star Wars movie gets exciting story update. It's not that exciting, really. While not much is known about the plot of James Mangold's upcoming Star Wars movie, it has been confirmed that it will take place 25,000 years before the events of A New Hope. In a recent discussion, the Logan director opened up about how this setting motivated him to take on such a demanding project. James Mangold stated that having the liberty to explore something new is extremely important for him, and making a Star Wars film that is free from overreaching lore helped the acclaimed director decide to take on the project. While talking to MovieWeb, the Mangold explained his decision to take on Star Wars: The Dawn of the Jedi project. The Star Wars movie would be taking place 25,000 years before any known Star Wars movie takes place. It's an area and a playground that I've always wanted to explore and that I was inspired by as a teenager, the director said. I'm not that interested in being handcuffed by so much lore as at this point, and that's almost immovable, and you can't please anybody. In previous interviews with the media outlet, Mangold had clarified his ideology behind selecting movies to direct. To me, the really important aspects are the freedom to make something new, yada, yada, yada. Star Wars: Dawn of the Jedi is a comic series that encapsulates the initial days of the Jedi Order, written by John Ostrander. The first edition was published in 2012. James Mangold and renowned showrunner Bo Willimon have joined forces to bring the Jedi origin story to the big screen. Okay, so we probably still don't know for sure whether this film is happening or not, and given the track record that Disney's had recently, it's hard to tell. I find it interesting. I would find it surprising if the James Mangold project continued after Indiana Jones and the Dial of Destiny. I like the movie. I mean, you can't ever meet up to the expectations of the originals. I liked it, but it did lose a lot of money. I know a lot of that budget increase had to do with the pandemic and the strikes and all that shit. But it just seems odd, if you know Disney's behavior. They make a movie with somebody, it doesn't go over well, and then all of a sudden a previously announced Star Wars movie disappears. So I would find it maybe a refreshing change of the pattern if they do continue with this project. Because I don't think the failure of Indiana Jones and the Dial of Destiny has anything to do with James Mangold. I quite like his films, and I had to look it up to remind myself just what he had directed. And I was actually surprised to find out how many films he directed that I didn't even realize it. Copland, love that movie with Stallone. Girl Interrupted is a good film. Kate and Leopold. Identity, which is a really underrated film. Walk the Line, 3:10 to Yuma, Night and Day, The Wolverine, Logan, Ford v Ferrari, Indiana Jones and Dial of Destiny, and then 2024 is A Complete Unknown. So he's been busy. But yeah, I do like his philosophy here, the idea of staying out of the way of so much of the firmly established new current Disney canon. I think that's a safer place to play. But I think the ball really is in Disney's court here. So whatever happens, whatever this film turns out to be, they need to stick with it and not completely jump ship after it doesn't go over well if it doesn't. The mistake they're making in recently is that they keep doing these projects and then they do one season and they cut it off. And you can't build any momentum. I realize it's hard to eat the losses, but you can't just keep starting over. You do have to continue the story, and that's how you build momentum. And I think this is a great place to build momentum from, if they are to continue with this project. And I'm looking forward to it. It does offer another opportunity to reincorporate some of the old canon, the old rather the old expanded universe back into Star Wars. I'm not overly familiar with the old stuff, but I think that's a great opportunity to make some nods to the fans who did follow that for many, many years. And yeah, I'm looking forward to it. I think it's the safe bet. I think that's the bet that Mangold's making here is the safe bet, because there's really turbulent waters surrounding what comes next after the sequel trilogy, and it'll be interesting to follow. So let us know what you think in the comment section below. But until next time, may the Force be with you.